the Home Secretary, in my view, is making the same mistakes as the previous Conservative government made in terms of, Martin was talking there about the pressures on the police. Actually, one of the things that I experienced in my time in the police was how important the relations between those protesting and the police were in advance of the march, so that you knew what people were going to do and what the parameters were, and there was a consensual part to that. And I think the heavy-handed approach that both the previous government made with changes to public order legislation then and what the Home Secretary is talking about doing is actually going to make those relationships and that consensus much, much more difficult. And it's certainly going to be much more difficult to make things kinder, which is something that we all seem to be in agreement with. So did you have a problem
with the protests you saw last week?
I think I would agree with the majority of the panel that in relation to the fact that these protests have been going on for some time, but we have a Jewish community in the UK who do feel that they are being targeted, and obviously the terrorist attack that has happened in Manchester has increased that sense of lack of safety. I mean, I'm a Church of Scotland member. I've never thought of needing a security guard to be outside my place of worship. And so I think I would have reflected, as Alan said, that he had about whether that was right to be doing that. But we're at the moment watching what's going on in Gaza and the potential for peace. And I think regardless of whether you're protesting or not, or where you are in terms of the communities that you're working with, we actually do want to see that peace process be successful. And that's certainly something I'm hoping that we will see in the coming days.